down with head men's soccer coach Alan Oliver. Tell us about Wednesday's win over York.
Yeah, it was definitely a good win. We had talked about this game for a long time. We believed that York were going to be the most technical team that we've played, and we were right in that sense. They've got fantastic players that they're very comfortable on the ball, they're very brave on the ball, so we knew it was going to be a tough battle. We started off well, scoring in the first 5 minutes, which helped. We had a few more chances after that, and then put a second one in the second half. They got one back with about 5 minutes to go. So, but no, it was a very good game. The boys played well. They worked hard against a really tough opposition. So no, very pleased with the result, and that locked us up into the third seed, which is great.
York again this Saturday in the first round of the playoffs. What are your expectations?
Yeah, it's a little tricky to play the same team back to back. Only 2 days difference. So, again, expecting a really tough game. Like I said, I think they're the most technical team that we've played in the conference, in my opinion. And they've got some very, very dangerous players. So we've obviously got to take our chances. We've got to make sure that we're working hard and collectively that we're the best that we can be, and we've always believed this: if we can play at our best, we can beat anyone in this conference. And so again, we're excited for the challenge and looking forward to Saturday.
Best of luck. Sitting down with head field hockey coach Jess Say, what are your expectations for your last home game against Virginia Wesleyan?
The girls are really excited. This is our fourth game on the actual grass field, so I know they're coming out ready to play. Win or loss doesn't really matter about this game. We're getting ready for playoffs at this point. We've changed some things up. We're going to implement some new things, and we're excited to see what it looks like. And it's really important for the girls to go out there and enjoy their last home game of the season.
How have you prepared for York in the first round of the CAC playoffs?
We've reviewed the film. We've changed up some things. We changed up our lineup a little bit, working on some more offensive drills. That's going to be a big challenge for us, and I think we're ready to take that. We have a game today that we're going to focus on and work on getting better, and then we have 2 days of practice, and then we're ready to take on York.
Sitting down with volleyball coach Kelly Martin. Congrats on your 20th win. You beat Frostburg last weekend. Tell us a little bit about that game.
So the Frostburg game this past weekend was one of our most interesting matches of the season. We started off very slow. I think the first set, I have never yelled so much as a head coach before. But we were trying out a new lineup, trying to get different girls playing as teams are starting to scout us a little bit more. And really it was more like trial and error. So our first set we dropped, and sets 2, 3, and 4 we just came out and dominated. So we were super pumped to get that 20th win, but it was an extremely, extremely slow start.
You've secured a playoff spot. How are you preparing for that?
We have been preparing, doing a lot of team drills right now, trying to mix up our offense. So again, teams are scouting us, we're scouting other teams as well. So we're trying to be that team that's unpredictable, working on some different shots offensively, mixing up our lineups, and then defensively just being technically sound. So we're doing a lot of defensive drills that are us on boxes, swinging away, and our defense just getting touches and bettering that second ball.
Well, best of luck in the first round.
Thank you.
Now we're sitting down with women's soccer coach Peter Kretsch. Tell us a little bit about last weekend's win over Southern Virginia.
It was a good win. It was senior day, so got to acknowledge all of our seniors who have put in a lot of dedication, a lot of time and commitment to the program over the last 4 years. They've all been massive parts of the program, and we're going to miss them all. But ultimately came out. It was a really windy day. Made it a little bit tough to play for both teams, I think. It was pretty close for a while. We went up 1-0, and it just took us a while to really get that second goal. But once we got the second, we got the third goal 30 seconds later, and it really kind of made the game a little more comfortable at that point. But Southern Virginia is much improved from last year. We knew that they were going to be, competitive, and it certainly was. But we're happy to get the win, and just take another step towards ultimately the conference tournament here, just preparation for that.
You'll be seeing Salisbury this weekend in the first round of playoffs. Tell us a little how you've prepared for that.
Again, it's been a pretty challenging season, both non-conference and conference games. So, we hope that those games prepare us for ultimately the conference tournament. Salisbury is a team that we've had some recent success against, but you can't underestimate anybody, and they certainly have our respect, both from a player perspective and a coaching perspective. I think that they're going to be well prepared and come in and again kind of battle. They're the 6th seed, so pressure's kind of off them a little bit. We come in as the favorite, but we have to come in and play well. We have to be good on both sides of the ball. When we played them first game this year, we won 2-0, so we've got to make sure that we defend well again, and finish the chances we create. It's no different than any other game. We lost a tough one yesterday in double overtime to York. Ultimately, a loss and a tie were the same in terms of our seeding, so we were really pushing for the win, being a little bit more aggressive, and it didn't work out for us on the day. But we're prepared mentally, physically. The next day or two, just have to clean a couple things up and really get as healthy as we can be, just mentally ready to go. But you're not going to change too much in the next day or two. You're not going to add anything in that's extra special at this point. So playoffs are a special time. You've got to dig a little bit deeper, a little more urgency, and it's winner go home type of scenario. So we're looking forward to it. We want the pressure situation, and hopefully we can take Saturday and move forward into hopefully a semifinal game.
Best of luck.
Thank you.